Hello and welcome to Demo 2 for our application MUNCH. This application strives to curate diverse restaurants, providing users with a seamless platform to satiate their hunger while fostering a communal appreciation for culinary delights. Users of the application will be able to browse restaurants, order and pay for menu items from restaurants of their choice, and get AI bot recommendations for the food of their choice. To achieve this experience, the application will be divided into 4 primary interfaces: patron, seller, help desk, and administration. Additionally, we provide feedback directly to sellers to enable them to make smart business decisions to drive up their sales. We have quite a few additional features that allow the help desk and admin to interact with each other through a video call and prepare ways to help sellers. Menu Management Use Case 1S. This video demonstrates how after a seller logs in, they can navigate to get their restaurant started on MUNCH. First, let's see the menu item database table, which is currently empty. Then we navigate to the Upload Menu button, where the seller uploads a CSV file of their menu items, which is then parsed and logged into the menu item table. The video shows the table with the newly added items. Next, the video addresses adding, editing, and deleting menu items. Adding, editing, and deleting menu items from the table all work the same. Each page starts with a form where the seller can enter their item details, and the backend works accordingly with the request. The video displays each request being fulfilled and the database being updated accordingly. Order Management Use Case 3S. A new feature that the seller interface has implemented is sending order status updates to customers' Gmail accounts. 2 tables from the database are necessary to perform this operation: the user table and the orders table. So, how this feature works is that after the seller accepts an order, they get the order ID of the order, and then in order to update the customer on their order status, they can navigate to the Order Management page, then to the Order Updates page. Here, they are prompted to enter the order ID for the customer and select which stage of the process they are at. The video shows a tester customer's Gmail account receiving updates from the seller. Now, we can discuss MUNCH's shopping cart aspect. Once in the menu screen, you have the option to review your cart, which leads to this screen. You have the option in the bottom left to return to the menu when you are ready to add more items. Let us simulate adding test item 1, an apple. Here, it displays the item name, the price, and then a list of options. The user can enter a new quantity on the left side. They can also increment or decrement the quantity of the item. The last option is to remove the item, which brings us back to square one. Adding another item to the cart will list the items like this, and the total price will be calculated on the right-hand side. When you are ready, you may proceed to check out using the button on the bottom right. Here, it will list the total price and give you a drop-down menu for beginning the checkout process. On the bottom left, you can return to the cart. Lastly, you can remove all of the items from your cart. Since Demo 1, we also implemented an authenticated function for the shopping cart, which checks that the user is consistent with each order for any function that makes changes to the shopping cart. In addition to making payments with any credit card information through the Stripe API, refunds can now also be made in case a patron needs to make one. When a payment is made, Stripe sends back a transaction ID that is logged into the database. Making a refund requires the aforementioned transaction ID to be sent via a Postman request to Stripe, which handles the money transfer. As an alternative to Stripe, patrons can now also use PayPal for payments. Using Postman, we can simulate payments, and if successful, PayPal sends back a redirect URL where they input their PayPal information and make the payment. We use PayPal's sandbox information to test this feature, and PayPal handles the rest on their end. Here, I would like to demonstrate the MUNCHmate Chat GPT chatbot feature. Since Demo 1, we have implemented a front end, as well as proper authentication and conversation memory. Here, we can demonstrate how 2 users from 2 separate web browser instances can easily communicate with the server. Authentication and recognition are based on a secure algorithm that prevents conversation conflicts. This front end can be accessed through the green chat with MUNCHmate button on the menu and restaurants page. The server has been secured against many types of attacks, including authentication fraud. Overall, we have a vital aspect of our website that allows for greater customer engagement and personal interaction. Here, we can see the Browse Restaurants and Menu functionality. The first page shows a list of all the restaurants that you can choose from. You can choose any restaurant and view their menu. Alternatively, you can filter the restaurants by state as shown here. You can then sort these restaurants by any of these categories. Let's say you want to sort the restaurants by cuisine. You would select the cuisine button, and each restaurant would be listed under its respective cuisine. From the sorted restaurants, you can choose whatever restaurant you desire and view their menu. Here we can see the search engine functionality. Let's say you want something vegan, you can search vegan, and all restaurants that are vegan friendly will show up. You can also choose any of these restaurants and view their menu. Now we will see the same features being used on the restaurant's menu. Let's say we select Tasty Treats, and as we can see, the unsorted menu is displayed for us on the screen. Similar to the list of restaurants, we can sort the restaurants by whatever category we like or search the restaurant's menu. Here we can see two separate search queries, one for vegan items and another for items that contain cream cheese. This video showcases the seller's ability to accept and deny orders. When the seller enters an order number and clicks accept or deny, the database changes the order status. This change in status will also be emailed to the patron when needed. As you can see, order 1 was accepted, 2 was denied, 3 was accepted, and 4 was denied. This video shows both refund processing and viewing order history. We can see in the order history that the status of order 1 is fulfilled. Now, we want to initiate a refund. By entering an order number on the refund page, we can initiate a refund for the specified order. The order status for order number 1 can be seen to have changed to issued refund in our database. The status change will be sent to the customer, and payment processing will be handled accordingly. View all users, flag users, and ban users. Use case 3A and 4A. We start off by logging in, and here's our login page for admin. Once the user logs in with the correct credentials for admin, they are directed to a dashboard page. In the backend, this works through the use of authentication tokens. For Demo 2, our team has implemented a user interface so that all the actions, such as viewing a list of current users, seeing the flag requests, flagging users, banning users, creating help desk roles, and being able to view the summary reports. This page welcomes them in and gives them starting points from which they can navigate to various routes and pages. However, this main dashboard is a page so that the admin can see data at one glance and then navigate to page to perform more specific actions. To manage flag requests, they can navigate to the flag page. Before giving the user access to this page, our code checks to ensure proper authorization is provided. Once it's provided, they can see a list of all flags again here. While maintaining proper authorization, they can ban users directly from here as well. When they click ban users, a post request is sent to our backend, a PI, which calls our API and makes the changes within our database. Now, we can go to the users list page to see a list of all users, including the banned users. We can click on the analytics button to see more details about the user. Here they are banned for status, and their role is 3, which means they are patrons. Another essential task for the admin is to create roles for employees who have help desk access. By navigating to our Create Help Desk page and specifying parameters such as username, email, password, and role, we can add new employees to the system. Once a user is created, a message shows that says User Created. We can confirm that the newly added employee has been successfully created by navigating to our Users List page. Next, we can navigate to a sales overview to see a list of sales that have been made. Each product sold is shown here, alongside price, seller, and buyer. We have some accessible links here. For example, we can click on the seller ID to see their specific analytics. We can also go to this new user overview page to see more analytics about each user. When we click to see the analytics, an API call to our Generate Summary Report endpoint is made, and we get access to sales metrics. When analyzing a patron's summary report, we can observe their favorite item, represented by the item they bought the most, the total amount spent on that item, and their overall purchase history and expenditure. Additionally, the report includes a list of all orders made to them, providing a detailed overview of their transactions. Similarly, when analyzing a seller summary report, we can observe their best-selling item, the total amount spent by any patron on that item, and their overall selling history and expenditure. Of course, a list of all past orders that they have received or might be pending is shown at the end. However, only the items considered sold are considered when generating the total amount sold. This overview helps us understand the business impact, track our website's performance, and offer sellers and buyers a chance to analyze their trends. With sellers, this helps them see their top selling and potentially tweak things to make their own storefront better. Video communication next. By going to the video chat page, we see that currently there are no active users. However, to demonstrate, let's log in as admin and in another window as help desk. We'll see that under active users, the list of active users is updated. Multiple users can show their status as active this way. For example, here's Help Desk 2. Once they call, a view starts. They have access to controls such as adjusting volume, full screen, etc. for this implementation. We used a WebSocket server and WebRTC library to set up the real-time video call. We decided to add this feature because we believe communication is key to maintaining such an important application. This way, employees and admin can arrange face-to-face online meetings in case they need to discuss flag status or any questions. Returning to our dashboard, we can see that it has a user-friendly design that optimizes user experience, as the admin can see certain details from the dashboard without navigating to a certain page. And of course, they can navigate through pages using our nav bar for more in-depth tasks. Let us start by creating a patron account. We take a name and username as inputs, and are able to successfully create an account by selecting a valid Gmail address. This demonstrates the implementation of Google authorization for Create Account. We will now demonstrate seller account creation, which takes in additional inputs such as description, location, and category. We see a successful account has been created using a valid Gmail address. Finally, we will show you how to log in with this new account. You log into the help desk. You put in your username and password, which is only for help desk employees. When you log in, it sends you an authentication token to the help desk/employee and opens the interface where you can see the tickets. You can also sort all the tickets. For example, if you look at resolved tickets, there are no resolved tickets, so it's not going to show any. All will show all the tickets. You can sort by time or by category, such as sign up. And it will only show the ones who signed up. Or you can place an order, and it will show the category order refund or show refund, and all will show all. And that's what employees can do. Employees can also open a ticket to change the status, update it, or flag it. They can also open a live chat such as this. If they put in help desk because their help desk employees enter a username, they will be asked for a password to ensure that this is a help desk employee. I can put in the password. This is a help desk page for any user. They can still see many of the same things. However, their tickets are only shown by user ID. For example, if you are a new user who wishes to come to the help desk, you'll be shown no user and no tickets because there's no user ID. However, you can still see all the SKUs. Another user feature is that they can create a ticket, which takes you to the Create Ticket page. As you can see, the user ID and role are undefined. However, if there was a role and a user ID, it would not say undefined. You can make any ticket and you're given categories. So if I go to a ticket, then I also have subcategories. For example, a ticket is still unresolved. I can say my ticket has not been resolved yet. I need help quickly. Then I can give a ticket ID. For example, if it was ticket 1 that I had submitted, then I can submit it. It will give me a successful ticket submission. It will give me my new ticket ID, which is ticket 7. I can either go back home or press view this ticket. If I view this ticket, it will take me to this page where I can press live chat, enter my name, and enter a username. Of course, the ticket ID was ticket 7, so I can enter 7 and submit it. This will show me the ticket ID. I can join the room. And here I can wait for a help desk user to come enter and assist. Now I will demonstrate how live chat works. As you can see, ticket ID number 7 now shows up on the employee side. I can click ticket ID 7 to go to live chat, which will open this. Now, as a help desk employee, I need to log in. They have to have their username and password. It will not let you log in as help desk otherwise. Press it to get ID 7 and it will show you which room I joined. Now that I am in, I can say hello and it will show up on the side. Only help desk employees can join a room with a person inside to prevent non-employees from entering rooms that are occupied in the event of ticket ID overlap. This feature of live chat we have is that if you put in help desk and enter username and, for example, use the wrong password, it will not let you enter as help desk, which is good to stop people from entering as fake help desk. Another thing, if I want to leave the room, I can easily do so, but I must leave the chat, and it will ask me if I want to. Okay? And I can leave then. These are our questions. Management interface. Only help desk employees can log in, and they are authenticated beforehand before being able to access this page. However, they can see all the cues. You can create a question, delete it, or update it. To demonstrate updating or deleting a question first, we have it set up so you can put in a user ID, and it will auto-populate. So you know which question you're actually looking at. And if the question doesn't exist, it won't show anything. Now, if I press one and I have one, how do I create an account? I can press delete the question. Sure. Are you sure you want to delete the question? Okay. That gives me that success. Okay. I reloaded, and question 1 has been deleted. There is an intentional typo in frequently asked questions 5, and it says and instead of an. And we can change that by typing in 5, it shows up. We can directly edit here by press N, update question reload. And as you can see, it fixed the type to create a question. As you can see, I've already sold out. How do I create an account and go to a home feed homepage, fill out the required information, and then click sign up? There is an intentional typo in this to demonstrate the update question. I press create a question. As you can see, if I reload, I have my new question that shows up.